So I don't know if this question was asked innocently or if this was along the lines of the other people who say, like, I can't find a man or I can't keep a man. Just because, unfortunately, my last...
Well, how's it unfortunate? You can't keep a man. It's not to... I'm going to try to take... damn it, I'm taking the lowest road on you, on women like you. That's not that is nothing to be proud of.
Innocently, or if this was along the lines of the other people who say, like, I can't find a man or I can't keep...
You can't. Yes, you can attract a man, but what type of man? What type of man is he? Now, and keep in mind, it doesn't matter if the man's. He can be a decent guy. He can be a nice guy, a good guy. But a lot of these women don't like nice guys. They don't respect men with honor and principles. They don't respect a man's character of substance, of him being about life, being about purpose. They don't respect moral character. They don't respect him having standards. They don't respect a man who really, in a nutshell, has direction and a set of code and protocols and principles. They don't respect men who have principles. But I'm pretty sure she has men checking for her. But I'm trying to find out what type of men are they. But I'm pretty sure there's a huge variety. It's just, to me, you a smash and a dash. You're a smash and dash. You're a good time, baby. Now, if that's how you want to roll, to each his own. But to be honest with you, is that the outcome you want? Is that the outcome you need? So what type of men are you attracting? Who is checking for you? That's what you need to ask yourself.
Or if this was along the lines of the other people who say, like, I can't find a man or I can't keep a man. Just because, unfortunately, my last relationship was obviously public because I'm, a little bit known on the...
That's because you run your mouth just like these other heifers. The typical modern woman.
Internet. So my last relationship was public and the breakup was public. And
because you made it.
Get back together was public, and then the second breakup was semi...
But why are you putting your business out there like that, though? What are you looking for? Answers? Are you looking for attention, or is it or is it both? So, are you looking for attention? Which I'm assuming I'm pretty sure that's what you're obviously doing. You're looking for attention, or you're looking for answers. And I should say, too, you're probably looking for what you want to hear, but you want to hear the truth, but you want to hear the truth that makes you feel good. It doesn't work that way, baby. It doesn't work that way. You need to take the facts. You need to take them facts and that goddamn truth that will make you uncomfortable more so than making you feel good. So a lot of times you need to take that truth. You need to take the facts and the truth. That's gonna make you uncomfortable. That doesn't make you feel good, but it should be in a way to motivate you to be a better version of you, so you can get the positive reinforcement. But no, many of y'all don't want to do that. You don't want balance. I mean, I'm not for people who just who are just disrespectful and say that's truth. No, that's just being an asshole. That's being a dumbass bitch that deserves to be punched in the goddamn mouth. Be slapped. You need to get slapped like Will Smith. You need that Will Smith slap. But me, I would just deck you. You know what I'm saying? Or you need that you need to get cut up, or that bullet. But my thing is, it needs to be balanced. It should be, in a way, a balance, positive and negative, okay? Good and bad, and the ugly and beautiful. It has to be balanced. It can't be just, somebody just being harsh, but there's no incentive behind this, why somebody's just being, or someone speaking negatively at you, but that's all they do, just speak negative, but there's no solutions. But I'm pretty sure she don't want, many modern women do not want solutions unless it's what they makes them feel good, and that's the problem. How about this? How about you take the facts and the truth, good and the bad, and when it comes to respectful criticism, harsh criticism, and somebody who is telling you positive things, but it's in a way that will make you be a better version and challenge your beliefs so you can change for the better. So it has to be a balance. It has to be balanced, really. But you need to take that truth that will make you uncomfortable, but also there's solutions where you can thrive and be a better version of you, if that's what you want. But I doubt it.
Public, because I kind of kept it to myself, but yeah. So to answer the question, I do not have a husband currently, but I will tell you what happened.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Since I made that video, I did break up with the person I was with at the time, meet somebody else. That person did put a ring on my finger.
But that don't mean anything if you're not a wife. And just because you're a wife, that does not make you a wife. If you're still conducting yourself as a 304, if you're still conducting yourself as a thought, or you conducting yourself as a broke, pretty bitch, dusty, unfeminine, unladylike, you're just a Jezebel, and that's what I detect. And I'm trying to not pick on her and women like her, but you come across as a Jezebel, and me personally, you come across as a Jezebel that I just don't want to deal with. I will look at you and fantasize and go home, but I don't want to be intimate with you in any type of way. You are smashed, but there are men who are, past that, or men who had enough, or men who are very red pill. Like, shoot. If she came at me, her feet are done. She got them beautiful feet. She put her feet on my lap. I'd probably suck them. She came in butt ass naked, or she was just all opening her legs. Oh yes, but at the other spectrum, if you came at me naked, I'm getting away from you. Oh, I said, oh, you a Me Too? Oh, that's a Me Too. That's a Me Too case right there that I gotta stay away from. You a liability, and from what I'm getting, you a smash. You're tempting, you sexy, but you are a liability, and you're just not worth the hassle.
We made an agreement that we would date for a year, and if we,
I don't know. It was see, when I hear the words "we," it's usually her idea or her final decision, and you gotta be careful that, guys. You gotta be careful that. I know I'm talking about men who are about shit and have a purpose, and men who actually have a lot to lose, and the men who are in process. I don't care how long it takes. Who are in process and trying to better their lives. Watch out for women like her, and check your red flags too, so you can see other people's red flags.
He was feeling it, then we would get married. And if we were not feeling it, if either one of us was not feeling it, then we would not. And at the end of about 6 months, I felt like I was not feeling it, and I gave the ring back and I left. At that point, I did rekindle with.
She was lonely, and she had no other options. She fought. See, it's so sad because you got these women who are 40 plus. They still think they got options like they do, and I'm not. Yeah, options for a dude to bust a nut in you to hit it, but options to say, "Baby girl, will you marry me and be my wife, and we grow old together?" And and at that point, kids are out of the question. Not saying she can't have them, but the likelihood is it's not there. Even if she did preserve her fertility with changing her diet, changing her lifestyle to maintain the youthful. But many people don't do that. Many women don't do it like that. So my thing is, don't put yourself in that situation in the first place, especially when you've seen other women fail badly.
Previous person, because I thought they had changed. They had convinced me that they had changed.
But did you change? Did you change, ma'am? Did you change? Did you improve yourself? Why does the man got to change for you ladies? Why does he always got to change and work on this and that? I'm not saying he shouldn't, but how come y'all don't want to change? Why don't you ask these men, okay, what do you want me to work on? What do you want me to improve? But see, when you say that, even when other women talk to you who are what you would call a pick-me, not your single Jezebel 3 or 4 sisterhood who are democratic and part of the sisterhood regime, the sisterhood plantation. You need to talk to women who are actually in healthy relationships and actually happy to have that personal happiness because they don't understand happiness as a choice and they're in a healthy relationship and they are with a man and they're together, or even regardless of how you feel about marriage, but they're together. They've been together for this amount of time, and they're growing old, and they're bonding together. They're unified. Those are the women you need to listen to, but y'all won't. Y'all think them weak. Y'all think they're suckers. Many of y'all think those women are that y'all call pick-me's, but you want to be picked. You are past me, like the Nika Marie states. The Nika Marie will call you a pass me, and I'm calling you a pass me too.
And they had not. Somewhere in there.
Basically, she ain't changed her damn self, and because she's a narcissist, she comes across as a narcissist. Avoid her, gentlemen. Look, I understand, yes, but she got that. She got that Jezebel, coon, hoe ass energy. You gotta avoid women like that.
There was also a proposal from that person, which I declined. So, no, I am not married yet. However, I did.
You're dying alone. That's nothing to be proud of. I have gotten these proposals that I turned down, but you're dying alone. You don't have no damn body to turn to. Baby girl, once you start, even if you keep yourself fit, that's not. Guys are especially the men who are about the men that you like ignored for all those years, the men that you friend zone, because women will start visiting her, start going into their freezer, and they're start going to go through their friend zone, and they're still going to start trying to reconnect with their exes, some of their exes, and the men that they passed up, and that's the worst way to do. That's the worst way to be. Why do that? Why are you doing that? That's the thing. It's like you're bragging about, well, I'm getting marriage proposals. Guys are still shooting their shot. Okay, you're 43 years old. How's that going to look when you're 53? How's that going to look when you're 63 and by your damn self? You need to think about that.
Get 2 marriage proposals between that video and now that I declined. So. No, I'm somewhere in there. There was also a proposal from that person, which I declined. So, no, I am not married yet. However, I did get 2 marriage proposals between that video and now that I declined both times. So hopefully that answers that question.
Here's the thing about that. And I don't know what type of marriage proposals they are and what type of men they were out of fairness, but really? You can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, she might as well just go shopping for pets. Because you cannot make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up. She still thinks she's gonna get that white knight in shiny armor. That white knight in shiny armor. She's still gonna think she's gonna get that good man. She still thinks she's gonna get that well-to-do, so-called high-value man. That's her arrogant. She's so arrogant. I just can't stand women who got that type of mindset. And she is a narcissist too. Nothing's ever her fault. And I'm not even reading into it, people. I'm just being observant. I'm not even like paying attention like that. And it just cuts deep. And plus she got that piercing in her lip. Baby girl, unless you're dealing with a tattoo artist and a piercing artist, that's the only type of a man who's artsy, even in a man who works or maybe he has his own thing going on in the adultainment industry, in the adult entertainment section. In the adult entertainment, you got women like this. Maybe you can pull guys like this, who are performers, who are content creators, when it comes to seeing women naked and stuff, or make fetish content, like foot fetish content. Maybe those are the type of men you can probably get. An artist, a tattoo artist, them gothic type of dudes, but ain't no man, that's like, your so-called high value dude or the classy dude or those guys in those elite spaces, especially dealing with a brat, that high shelf, that so-called high shelf Brad. He ain't gonna fuck with you like that. You a fetish to him. Like you always have been for the last 500 years on this plantation from the old plantation, Jim Crow, and then now the new age Jim Crow plant in the plantation. you can't make this shit up, and I bet you she vote Democratic too. Guys, man, just this black man, save yourselves. I mean, men across the board, just save yourselves. But I would say, they had that new law change about women abortion rights being pro-choice. You haven't saying nothing now. I don't think I'm going to speak on it because they're not going to let men have reproductive rights like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I'll even make the discuss. I'll probably just give my short critique in a later like a couple days later when I have time. But y'all have a good day, man.